MotorWeek is made possible by TireRack.com, RockAuto.com, and State Farm.
Well, hello and welcome again to MotorWeek 90. We're glad to have you with us. This is our long-term Mazda Miata, the car that jump-started the market for small, open sports cars. It's quick, fun to drive, and reminds us of British roadsters of old. But move over, Miata. This is the Mercury Capri, the contender from Ford that's built in Australia. On the surface, it would seem that Lincoln Mercury is out to capitalize on some of the Miata's success by building another open sports car in the retro genre. But we found that the Capri is more than just a Miata mimic. The 1991 Mercury Capri, while similar in concept to the Miata, has a personality all its own. The Capri isn't just a two-seater, it's a 2+2. That means you can take the kids along for the ride. This is as practical as a small roadster can be. On the downside, the Capri's space-efficient design makes for awkward exterior proportions. The car is cute but clumsy looking. But little else about it is clumsy. The top stows beneath a locking, solid cover, which lifts easily out of the way. It's not the lightest top we've tried, but it does lift easily and quickly drops into place. There are two latches used to secure the top to the windshield post. They take a bit of muscle to use, but the women on our staff found them manageable. The top itself was watertight on our car. The only complaint some staffers made is that it can't be raised or lowered by a seated driver, as in the Mazda Miata. And like the Miata, the Capri is a result of a global design effort. The outside was done by Italy's Ghia Studios, the interior by Ital Design of Turin, and engineering was done by Ford's Asian Pacific Automotive Operations. The airbag-equipped steering wheel is linked to a front-drive chassis from the Australian Ford Laser, which borrows heavily from Mazda's 323. Built just outside of Melbourne, Australia, the Capri has a complete set of analog gauges. Unfortunately, parts of some of them are blocked from view by the steering wheel rim. As on the new Ford Escort, there's an arrow to show you which side to put towards the fuel pump. There's also plenty of leg room, and generous adjustments for rake and height help the driver to find a comfortable position. But drivers with shorter legs may end up banging their right knee on the center console. Enthusiastic drivers will appreciate a dead pedal for proper driver bracing. Dash controls are easy to reach, though they lack the Ford family resemblance. Ditto the stock controls. Cruise control is optional on the base Capri and standard on the XR2 version. The XR2 also comes with air conditioning as standard, and the heat and ventilation controls are arranged in efficient Japanese car fashion. The standard XR2 radio is an AM/FM cassette. A premium sound system is available, as well as a compact disc player or changer. All Capris get 6.2 cubic feet of luggage space. The area is very square, and Ford claims you can fit 2 sets of golf clubs back here. There are no golfers on the MotorWeek staff, but there are some skiers, and that's why this fold-down back seat with trunk pass-through is so attractive. It enlarges the cargo area to 8.6 cubic feet, but it only works when the top is up. The heart of the Capri is a 1.6-liter 4-cylinder 16-valve engine. The base Capri gets a 100 horsepower unit. The XR2 comes with this turbocharged, intercooled version that produces 132 horsepower. That's delivered to the front wheels through a 5-speed transaxle, but a 4-speed overdrive automatic is optional. The engine is not as smooth or quiet as some 4s on the market, but it's not obtrusive either. And the XR2 is pretty sprightly. Our car ran to 60 miles per hour in 8 seconds. A quarter mile took 16.1 seconds with a final speed of 87. Torque steer is apparent on the turbo, which is something traditional rear-drive sports car enthusiasts won't like, but there's plenty of power here to make the XR2 entertaining. In addition to a turbocharger and racier gear ratios, the XR2 also gets a thicker rear anti-sway bar than the standard Capri. As expected in a front-drive car, there's plenty of front-end plow to keep the uninitiated out of trouble. Overall feel is nimble, and the steering is very accurate, if not super quick. Flex in the body structure is noticeable, but far less than most coupe-to-convertible conversions. On the plus side, the ride is exceptional for a car with such a short wheelbase and sporty purpose. Wet road traction is also quite good. As for brakes, the Capri gets disc at all four wheels. We noted efficiency diminished after several hard stops, and our car kept wanting to lock its left front wheel. But the Capri has a nice firm pedal and stops in a moderately short distance. Our car needed 126 feet on average to stop from 60 miles per hour. The Capri's EPA mileage ratings were not available for our deadline, but we managed 28 miles per gallon in typical driving. Interior sound measured 71 decibels, reasonable for any car with a soft top. And you may be happy to know that a hard top is available. Made of metal, it passes government roof crush standards and sports a rear window defogger. It also comes with its own storage stand and a protective cover. That will cost you $1,224. The Capri itself will set you back $12,588, $15,522 if you want the more potent XR2. For comparison, the Mazda MX-5 Miata costs thousands more and doesn't offer some of the equipment found on the Capri. But its rear drive platform, crisp handling, and positive feel make it a true sports car. So what then is the Capri? A very good, inexpensive, small convertible. It's a terrific alternative for someone who wants a Miata but needs more room and the extra traction of front-wheel drive. It's also for someone who wants a Mustang GT convertible but doesn't want to fill the tank. Like the Miata before it, the Capri has a place of its own in the market, and it fills that place very well.